to Yvonne Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare Eru. Eru is a dish that is widely consumed in Cameroon. It's something that most people like. So I'm going to show you today how to prepare that. It's very easy but tasteful, and it's a dish that when you know how to prepare it, you will never stay without it. Eru. I love Eru particularly, so I know you or your friends or some other people that you know, they love Eru too. So just stay tuned and watch how I will prepare Eru. As you can see right behind me, I have like the spices, but we'll be having a close view. What you need is some water leaf, but I'll replace it with spinach. This is frozen spinach. You can as well use fresh spinach. Smoked catfish, I did it myself. A video of it is attached on the description box below. Some smoked turkey. I did boil the turkey and I drained the water because smoked turkey is always too salty. You can replace the turkey with beef or whatever you prefer. You also need some cow skin, that's beef skin, commonly called canda back home. You need some salt, some seasoning cube. You also need some crayfish. This is the essential spices in Eru, guys. It gives Eru good flavor and taste. And not forgetting our Eru itself. You need some Eru, but I'll be using dry Eru. When you are using dry Eru, it's better you soak it in water like the previous night and then you use it the next day so that it can be soft. You need some red oil, but I'll just use a little quantity of red oil, not all of that, guys. It is true that some people really like a lot of oil in their Eru, so you can still put a lot of oil, doesn't matter. First, put the pot on the fire with a little bit of water, and then you add in your spinach. Much water in the pot will give you watery Eru, guys, so watch the amount of water that you put to boil your spinach. This is how my spinach looks like after 5 minutes. You see there's not a lot of water in the pot, so when you're boiling your spinach, don't put a lot of water, because when you put a lot of water, that's how your Eru turns to be watery. So next I'm going to add my Eru. This is the Eru, but I'll not put all at once. When you are cooking Eru and when it's time to add it in the pot, you don't need to just add all at once. So when you are putting your Eru, don't put a lot of Eru. Just put it gradually and mix so that the Eru will not be strong. Most people will think that maybe the Eru they prepared is strong because they didn't use fresh Eru or they didn't use baby Eru. No, that's not the point. The thing is, when you're putting the Eru, you have to make a good estimate in order not to put more Eru and less spinach. So this is what I do, guys. I put a little bit of Eru and I stir to make sure that the Eru is not much, or my water leaf, sorry guys, my spinach doesn't turn to be lesser than my Eru. So you see, I mix it and then I see that I need to add it. Then I add more Eru gradually. This way you will make a good Eru that is not too hard. So when I put it, I mix it, and at this stage, guys, I'm not going to cover the pot anymore. So if you are cooking Eru and you want it to be green, don't cover the pot. When you put the Eru, don't cover the pot until the Eru gets ready. So I'm not going to cover my pot anymore until my pot is done. So I add, you see, when I touch, I see that I can add more Eru. So I just finish the rest and put. This way my Eru will not be hard. I'm assured that this Eru that I'm cooking will not be strong. So after I put this, I put my Eru and mix. I just allow it to boil like for 2 minutes, and I will then add in the other spices. I'll allow it to boil for 2 minutes. Keep watching, guys. after 2 minutes, I'll stir the pot, and I'll add in my turkey, my smoked turkey. I stir. I add in my cow skin. Actually, it's a lot, so I'll not be putting all. I'll just put some of the cow skin, and then I put in the fish. I have my fish right here. The next thing that I'll be adding is oil. At the level of oil, you add oil according to your taste. There are some people who like a lot of oil in their food, and some people don't like a lot of oil, so you just be adding oil according to your taste. Oil right here. I'll be adding in some, but not a lot. Put in my seasoning cube, and then the last thing that I'll add is my crayfish. I add some crayfish. Look at that. I'll be adding in my crayfish. Essential spices in Eru is crayfish. It gives good flavor and taste to your Eru. Coming out good. Look at that. You can add oil if you like much oil, guys. There are some things that I want you to note, guys. If you like your Eru to be soft, you put in more spinach or water leaf. The more the spinach, the more your Eru will be soft. There's one thing that I almost forgot, that is pepper. Most people like pepper in their Eru, so you can grind pepper and add in your Eru, but I will not be grinding my pepper because my kids will have to eat the Eru and they don't like pepper. So that is it about our Eru, guys. It really looks delicious. You can serve it with curry, with yam fufu, with water fufu, like we generally eat it back home with. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.